Our next storyteller tonight is Bart Sullivan, a Full Circle regular, and his story is called Stop! It's Our Yard. Give Bart a big round of applause.
So, I don't have a story of my own failure. However, I do have a story of, it made something I saw on Twitter today by a news outlet in London made me think of this. And here's the story that I found. It was in the Isle of Wight, and I can show you the picture. It's a bit ridiculous. In the middle of the road was left in the middle of the road was a giant triceratops. Now see, this giant triceratops, the person who owned it said it took 5 people to lift it just a couple of inches. So for anybody to steal it from him, they must have been pretty drunk and pretty determined. So I saw this article and I was trying to think of a good story to tell, and it made me think of my parents' yard. All the way back to when I was a kid, my dad picked up the weirdest lawn ornaments ever. We had a giant chrome ball. Didn't understand why he wanted it, but he got it. We had, every time we'd go to Walmart or Target, we'd get plastic flamingos, put them out in the yard. At one point, we bought a giant stone statue of a brontosaurus. Why? Why not? That weekend, my mom and sister went to camp, and our only stipulation was, don't paint it purple. The color of the lines on the road, that yellow, yeah, that's what it became. So one summer we come home and these little hooligans are running out of our yard. They're stealing the flamingos. Again, I don't know why you'd want to steal them. I don't know why we have them in our yard to begin with. So a simple way to fix that, he put the blue marking that you use, that machinists use to mark their spots, that never goes away. Also, if you get it on your hands, it still never goes away. So it was a little punishment for whoever else wanted to steal our flamingos after that. And you think, oh, that's the only thing anyone's going to try to steal. We had a traffic light. Down the street from our house, there was this little, in Cuyahoga Falls, there was a little shop that when like office furniture, parts from the street, like a traffic light, are done being used, the city took them all there and sold them for a really cheap price to make money for the city. Oh, that's great. So Dad found a traffic light there. And he brought it home and put it up on our tree. We had a really huge tree, wasn't gonna come down, it was right next to the garage. Took 2 people to carry that up there. So again, like the dinosaur, took 2 people to carry it and tie it to this tree. One day we come home, that traffic light's not there. Now again, it took 2 people. It was pretty determined to get that traffic light off the tree. So my mother calls the police. We have a missing traffic, someone stole our traffic light. Okay, where do you live? And it gives the address on the corner of this and that. There is no traffic light there. I know someone just stole it. That's what I'm telling you about. This goes on for 10 minutes. They finally understand this, and I'm assuming the tape is still there. Somewhere in the Cuyahoga Falls Police Department, there is this tape for anybody to listen to for enjoyment. Because they purposely saved it just for that occasion. So we finally we never get our old traffic light back. I mean, it was pretty nifty. It even had a turn signal. So Dad gets another traffic light. This time it is current and still is cemented into the ground next to the house, hardwired into the electricity, so therefore It can be turned on. Legally, it cannot be, but it technically can be. But for anybody, but when I was a kid, I could just tell people, just look for the traffic light. That's all you need to know where the house is. Don't need to tell them that the Volkswagens are in the yard. Don't need to tell them about the rocket ship or the giant yellow dinosaur or the flamingos. Nope, just tell them, yeah, there's a traffic light there. You'll see it.
Wow.